and we are live here in Netherlands for the for Netherlands sprint here for sprint qualifying and the race here or the or sprint race here in Netherlands. It's the start of the Dutch Grand Prix, as you see. As you see, Milk Hamilton right here heading out on track, making his first start. But yeah, we're here in Netherlands. So Lucas, what are your expectations here for sprint qualifying and the sprint race tonight?
Honestly, I think we're in for some good action tonight. We have seven drivers at the moment, looking for maybe one or more. I think it'll be action packed. Obviously, Sam Lewis off, I believe, a five win streak and won the only sprint race so far this season. So he's obviously going to be the one to beat tonight.
Yeah, I agree with that too. As you see Milk Hamilton right here. Um, yeah, he's obviously more used to the NASCAR side of things, NASCAR Heat, because he owns a NASCAR Heat league that's actually racing tonight after this. Um, but yeah, so he's just getting used to the F1 side of things here. So I don't expect him to be too competitive as he spins. Oh, into the wall.
Oh,
But yeah, like I was saying, I don't expect Milk to be too competitive the first few races he does, and then as he gets more used to F1, he could get better. See, here's Christian Severson. Not Severson, it's Severson. He corrected me in the interviews last race in China. So yeah, Christian Severson heads down this straightaway into this right-hander, into a left-hander. See, there's yellow flag, sector 1. Not sure what that was for. So you see everyone making their way here. It's a shorter qualifying. You see Sam Lewis warming up his tires. But yeah, it's a shorter qualifying since it's sprint qualifying. It's only a 12-minute session, I believe, and then after this, the race or the sprint race is gonna be 12 laps here. So it's
oh
Milk
no.
Hamilton. Not sure what happened to the Haas, but
He
I
retired from the session, not too sure.
believe he might have had a moment. Not sure. You see him right there. Oh,
Oh,
I'm not sure. I don't know if he wrecked. I think he just might have retired. I'm not sure what happened there. Um, well, I guess Mel Hamilton is going to be starting in the back for the sprint race. He's going to be starting 8th. We have a solid showing here for the sprint. We'll have about the same amount of drivers tomorrow. And also, we might have 8 drivers. Here tonight with Jay and Sadek probably joining during sprint qualifying. Did you see Royce Crown first one over the line? That's a 1:10.2. There's Alex Leclerc with a 1:13.0. Then there's Jonathan Hibbett 1:11.5. Royce Crown seems pretty fast, but Sam Lewis heads through the final corners right now. Zay Hamilton goes to a 1:10.1. Sam Lewis, let's see where Sam Lewis gets though. See, up to the line, it's going to be 1:08.9.
on a lap, almost 2 seconds faster than, or excuse me, 1 second faster than I was at Hamilton. So there's still obviously some potential for these drivers to try to get pole position for the sprint qualifying. Obviously, it'll be very important to try to beat Sam Lewis here tonight.
Yeah, yeah, we see here Sam Lewis is obviously fast. No surprise there. This is about the time I was expecting him to be able to get, because he set a fast lap around here. He's a 1:08. That's what he said D1 league drivers would run, and he just ran that, a high 1:08. So it was a good lap from Sam Lewis. Yeah, everyone just making their way here. So I believe everyone's just gonna head to the pits. It's kind of a weird pit entrance. Obviously, don't want to speed. Um, but yeah, everyone heads to their pit into the pits. I think we'll still see 3 runs here today, um, but it's just gonna be no breaks really if you're gonna make 3 runs.
Definitely so, as we see all these drivers coming into the pit lane now.
Yeah. So already about 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in the session as Jane Sadek has joined. So he's made his way to the track, just joined a little bit late, but he's now here in Netherlands. We'll see him on the leaderboard soon. Um, but yeah, everyone here, just going to the garage at Sam Lewis, the one and only Red Bull also here today because sorry, because Sam Lewis, because oh my gosh, I can't talk. Oh, I don't know what happened to Jonathan Hibbett. But he retires. But anyways, what I was saying, Sam Lewis is the one and only Red Bull here today because Maddox Beard, one of the owners of this league, is unfortunately not able to make it here tonight, and also not going to make tomorrow, as he's currently away. He's out of town. But it's CJ Sadek now. He's appeared on the leaderboard. Here's Royce Crown, who is currently third with a 1:10.2, only a tenth behind Isaiah Hamilton, but multiple seconds behind Sam Lewis.
Another yellow in sector 1. I believe that was the Aston Martin. Not too sure what happened there. Another caution in sector 1 again. Not too sure.
Yeah, you see, the second, third, and fourth are all really close together. Isaiah Hamilton, Royce Crown, and Kirsten Severson, they're all pretty close. And then you have Jonathan Hibbett who retired, and then you have Alex Leclerc in the sixth position, and then here's that was Alex Leclerc who went into the wall. He broke part of his wing off, but I think he's gonna keep going just fine. Obviously gonna have a lack of downforce on the car though, because he broke off a winglet and also a part of his actual wing. Here's Shane Sadek though, heading up into this section here on his out lap. This likely actually might be his final lap. His one only lap in the session, because I don't think he'll have enough time to get around to make another lap. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, we are running low on time, about 4 minutes. I'm guessing these drivers, this will probably maybe be their last run, unless they can get off of pit road immediately, pretty much right when they enter. And we have a caution in sector 2.
Let's see what that's for. That is Sam Lewis. Not a wreck or anything, but he's just going slow so he can charge up his ERS, and all that stuff.
Oh goodness! The Aston Martin around.
Oh!
Christian Severson hit the wall. Looks like he was weaving tires and spun out. Hit the wall.
Yeah. That's unfortunate for the Aston Martin. I don't think he could actually get enough time depending how long it takes to repair that front wing. But it's gonna have to be a pretty quick repair there if he wants to get out there and make another run. But here's Sam Lewis, looking at him again. He's heading up through, I guess the S, as you could maybe call it, into this right-hander, which is flat out here, and heading down into these two, the double right-hander, into another left-hander after this part. So yeah, it's a very fast track here in Zandvoort. Obviously, it's actually one of the only tracks with banking. Or with probably the only track with noticeable banking in two corners, turn 3 and then the final corner. But Sam Lewis makes his way up through this section into the penultimate corner. Sam Lewis, we'll see what he can get. As the Red Bull heads up to the line, let's see what it will be. It's not gonna be an improvement actually for the Red Bull. That's interesting.
And there's some rain. I do see some intermediates on Sam Lewis, Royce Crown. We'll see if these drivers will be able to get another lap in.
That's that's interesting. Yeah, I can see the rain. I kind of noticed that, but I wasn't sure if it was actually rain. It's not a lot of rain though. I really don't think it's time for intermediates, but I mean maybe it's what needs to happen. I don't know, but uh, yeah, at least with this conditions, there's no way anyone's gonna improve if Alex Leclerc in the wall. Out of the final corner, he hit the wall off the main corner, and now he heads into the pits. Lucky he was able to just get right into the pits, but that's gonna pretty much end his qualifying. Um, you see, there's Jane Sadecki still in the soft, so maybe he can make an improvement, but it's gonna be tough. This track is slowing down rapidly with this rain falling, but I mean it could be possible to get an improvement still as he flicks the wheel into. Oh no!
Oh!
Spun the car, he saved it. Yeah, he was really flicking the car into those corners, and the car just unsettled. And yeah, I think he might make it around for another lap. But those softs are not going to be up to the pace he wants it to be with how they were. But sorry, 40 seconds left in sprint qualifying. I just don't see anyone really improving. I mean, especially if they're on the intermediates. But seems like some people are still gonna try.
Royce Crown trying to look for improvement here. Honestly, Sam Lewis might just have this wrapped up. Obviously.
Oh!
Royce Crown goes for a slide in the gravel.
Yeah, in the gravel, Royce Crown. Yeah, he went for a slide, and yeah, that's pretty much gonna kill his qualifying. I don't see being able to improve with these conditions. James Sadek is still gonna try here as he heads through turn 3 of the bank corner up into the S's.
Yeah, since Royce Crown spun on his lap, that will pretty much settle the qualifying session. So yeah,
James
looks like
Sadek
Sam
spins.
Lewis will
Oh!
get pole here.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but yeah, he spun. Jade Sadek, he spins into the wall. That's gonna kill his life. Yeah, we've seen a lot of spins here today. Sam Lewis, I'm not even sure what he was doing. Okay, yeah. All right, well, that's pretty much it for sprint qualifying here. So Sam Lewis is gonna be on pole for the sprint race coming up shortly, and you'll have Isaiah Hamilton, Royce Crown, Christian Severson, Jonathan Evatt, Alex Leclerc, Jane Sadek, and Milk Hamilton. That'll be your lineup unless anyone improves. But looks like no one's going to improve. It's only Jane Sadek on a lap, and he spun on his lap, so it's not going to be any type of improvement here for the Alpine. So yeah, he's gonna still finish his lap though, but obviously not going to be an improvement. That's it for sprint qualifying. But we're not done yet for the racing action because we're going to go racing here for the sprint race here shortly.
See here, Sam Lewis, 108.949 his lap, 1.1 second faster than Isaiah Hamilton in second. Then you have Royce Crown in third. Fourth is the Aston Martin of Christian Severson. Then you have Jonathan Hibbett, Alex Leclerc, Jaden Sadek, and Milk Hamilton.
Yep, that is your lineup. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to the graphic while this loads. Okay, we're back. We don't even need to see the graphic. Okay, well, oh shoot. All right. Well, we are back here in Netherlands, and it's a little bit more sunny here today, which is great for the drivers. Everyone's gonna get their setups in here in Netherlands. So yeah, it's gonna be a 12-lap sprint race. Not a very long sprint race here today. Obviously that's why it's called a sprint race. Then we'll have the Grand Prix tomorrow. We'll have qualifying the Grand Prix. The races will be moved to just Saturday with the qualifying and sprint. I never actually posted that on the YouTube channel. But yeah, it's gonna after today, except for the sprints, obviously, it's gonna be moved to just Saturday as the races. So yeah, but we're doing the sprint stuff will still be on on Fridays. So here we go. I think I forgot to extend the time in between, but we're gonna go racing here. Formation lap about to get underway. Here we go. All right. Formation lap underway here in the sprint race as they make their way through turn one. So yeah, you're gonna see, yeah, it's gonna be pretty chaotic. Everyone's gonna need to make positions quickly if they're gonna want to win this sprint race here in Netherlands. This is the second sprint of the season. The first one was not broadcasted because that was in Imola, or it didn't get a race broadcast for that race, unfortunately. But yeah, Sam Lewis leads the field into the double right-hander here in Netherlands. So Lucas, how do you expect this start to go here in Netherlands?
Honestly, we have more drivers than usual, but I think we will see a clean start.
Oh,
I could see,
sorry.
as I was saying, I could see some possible maybe action going into the first corner. But yeah, who knows? Still, 8 drivers, the most we've had in a couple races. So honestly, this could be really chaotic at the start. So we'll see. Really, all depends on the drivers behind Sam Lewis.
Yep. Yeah, the reason I said oh is because Royce Crown spot on the formation lap. He's gonna line up though on the third position still. As you see here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's lights down. Away we go. We're underway for the Netherlands sprint race. Here we go, Sam Lewis, good jump. He leads the field in a turn one as they all jockey for positions, heading up through the long turn one, up into the mid corner of turn three. Sam Lewis leads, but with a little bit of a lockup. Here comes Isaiah Hamilton, caught up a little bit with that mistake from Sam Lewis.
Yeah, Isaiah Hamilton keeping up with Sam Lewis right now. The gap only 4 tenths. Is looking for that DRS once it gets enabled, and then maybe he'll look to pounce for that lead.
Yeah, that DRS is gonna get enabled on lap, lap 2. But yeah, here we go. Heading up through this straightaway here. Sam Lewis already pulling away. Here comes Royce Crown though. He's gonna have the slipstream. Gonna pull to the inside. Not gonna be able to do it though, as there's yellow flag sector 2. That is Milk Hamilton.
Yeah, rough start in qualifying. Obviously tired from the session early and just not a good start to this sprint. He's going to have a lot to gain here. Obviously, probably just looking for practice time for tomorrow's race.
Yeah, as Hamilton dropped tire into the grass off the final corner, lost a little bit of time to Royce Crown. This is going to be the battle for second right here, with Sam Lewis pulling away already a 1.3 second gap in the Red Bull. Not a surprise there. But Isaiah Hamilton, maybe he can still keep pace, but I just don't see it happening. Sam Lewis is still driving away up through this, up through the S's. James Sadek has already made his way up to P5, now looking for P4 on Jonathan Ibbett. He's gonna trail behind his Alpine teammate, as we'll see where he goes for the move. James Sadek. He might look here, doesn't get the run though. He might get the run here though. Jade Sadek seems pretty fast right now. Here we go. Sadek doesn't go for the move there, but he might be able to do it on the front stretch. So you're gonna see also, yeah, this is kind of a 4-car fight for P2 right now, as Isaiah Hamilton is in P2 right now. Oh no, Jade Sadek! Couldn't really see it, but Jaden Sadek, he went into the wall, I think, and yeah, he's out of the sprint race. But here comes Christian Severson on Alex Leclerc. They had a little fight in a turn one, but yeah, that is heartbreak for Jaden Sadek. He had a great start and already out of the sprint race on lap 2.
Milk Hamilton also looked to be slow. out of the final corner. Not too sure what happened. Maybe spun out. Yeah, tough break for Milk Hamilton early. Oh no, it's in the gravel. Milk Hamilton in the gravel in the
Oh!
first corner. Gets it back going.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling. Like I said, he has a broken front wing, but yeah, he's obviously more of a NASCAR guy, just learning how to drive these Formula cars. It's definitely a big learning curve from the NASCARs. But anyways, here we go. This is the fight for P2, Isaiah Hamilton and Royce Crown. Here we go as they head up through the final corners here. Crown is gonna have DRS on Hamilton. Here we go. DRS open for the Williams. Going to swing to the inside. It's going to be Royce Crown taking P2 over Isaiah Hamilton. As you see, everyone makes their way through turn one. Jonathan Hill obviously not under pressure anymore because Jane Sadek obviously had that moment. But as you see, this is still a fight for P2 right now. Isaiah Hamilton, these two are very equal on speed. As there's yellow flags in Sector 3. Not sure what it was for. But Royce Crown trailing over the Mercedes of Isaiah Hamilton. Then you obviously have Sam Lewis, who's out to a 3.3 second gap. Pretty big gap, obviously. Yeah, lap 4. Lead on lap 5 here in the sprint race. Royce Crown pulling away a little bit from the Mercedes, with the Mercedes in the dirty air of the Williams.
Milk Hamilton down into the pits, changing all four tires and is changing his front wing. Now he is coming off the pit lane. Tough break. Looks like he will get lapped here by Sam Lewis.
Potentially he might. Looks like he will. He's going to get the blue flags here shortly. Sam Lewis. Yeah. Already going to lap the Haas. Just, yeah, unfortunate for the Haas of Milk Hamilton. Yeah, he's a minute behind, but yeah. There's fighting for P2. That's Isaiah Hamilton and Royce Crown going side by side in this section. This might not end well. They make it stick, but will Royce Crown gonna have the advantage side by side still through there? But Royce Crown keeps P2, fights his way to keep P2.
What a battle these two. Isaiah Hamilton gonna try to get that second place position. Obviously gonna try to get as many points as he can here for the sprint.
Yeah, Royce Crown, yeah, he's definitely under pressure from the Mercedes. But yeah, here we go. Up through the final corners. The Mercedes is going to have DRS, but with these two fighting, maybe, just maybe, Jonathan Hibbett can catch up to this fight for P2. This will be for 7 points in the championship. But yeah, anyways, here we go. Up into turn 1, DRS open for the Mercedes. He goes past the Williams. Up to P2 for the Mercedes, but will the Williams have anything to say for that? Here we go. Oh, Milk Hamilton, yeah, just letting everyone go, getting the blue flags. But yeah, lap 6 of 12 right now, already halfway through the sprint race here in Netherlands. As you see, they make their way up into the double right-hander here. Yeah, Isaiah Hamilton feels like he just has a little bit better pace right now than the Williams of Royce Crown. But we'll see. Royce Crown's still going to stay in the DRS range. That's all that really matters. He's going to get DRS down this straightaway. There's 2 DRS zones on this track. It's right here, then the front stretch. That's all you have for the DRS. But yeah, as they make their way up into the final corners, Isaiah Hamilton has a solid gap over the Williams.
Yeah,
Oh!
with a 6.9 second gap. Oh, goodness.
Isaiah Hamilton went into the wall. He's going to go into the pits now to repair his front wing. Wait, oh my. He reset his car. Okay, well, Isaiah Hamilton now going to lose multiple places. And I disconnected. Oh my gosh, I don't know why this happens every race. Hold on. Disconnected. Hold on. You can just go ahead and commentate, Lucas, while I get this.
Yep, got it. So Sam Lewis out with 8 second lead now. Royce Crown in second. Obviously, massive mistake by Isaiah Hamilton. Falls all the way back down to sixth. Jonathan Hibbett now moves up to the podium position after a wild qualifying. Obviously retired from the session early, and yeah, up to P3 now. Impressive. Christian Severson obviously in the fourth position here. Only 6 tenths behind Jonathan Hibbett.
Yep, as now we are
Oh
heading.
no, bro, no! Christian Severson around! The Mercedes also around. That's Alex Leclerc. Oh my goodness, they are destroyed.
Yeah, I've just loaded back into the race. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, well, yeah, Alex Leclerc out. So yeah, I guess yeah, hearing from what Luke said, there's a shunt with those guys. Okay, that's unfortunate for them. As yeah, I see Christian Severson. Yeah, he has wing damage. He has a little bit of wing damage. He might just race with it. I'm not sure. Yeah, Alex Leclerc out as Christian Severson left with wing damage.
I'm surprised he's still able to keep going. I really thought that was a massive hit for him. I guess it was not on his screen. But yeah, I really thought he was going to be out of it with Alex Leclerc. But tough break for Alex Leclerc. Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
nothing really you could do there.
yeah. Going back to what happened to Isaiah Hamilton, that was very unfortunate. I guess he got his front wing repaired. As he's 9 seconds back to Christian Severson. Maybe you could catch him by the end of the race, but it's still a big gap to catch that Mercedes on the Aston Martin. As obviously, Milk Hamilton's going to move up a place with that. But yeah, Sam Lewis out to a 10-second gap over Royce Crown, and this is in 9 laps. He's already gone out to 10 seconds. So. Yeah, Sam Lewis is putting on a really good drive here in Netherlands.
Definitely so. Massive gap. Royce Crown 10 seconds. Jonathan Hibbett 5 seconds back from Royce Crown. Royce Crown, honestly, pretty decent. I think he could have a chance during the race if they can keep up with him on. If they can keep up with Sam Lewis on the first lap, at least within a second. And then when DRS gets enabled, oh no, the Aston Martin,
Oh,
Severson.
is now, yeah, Isaiah Hamilton is catching up to Christian Severson. Obviously, he's struggling with the wing damage. And yeah, here comes Isaiah Hamilton with a full head of steam. Gonna have the DRS, or not, no, not gonna have the DRS up through this straightaway. But he should be able to get around him pretty quickly. Will he try outside? Gonna go inside into the final corners. And it's going to clear him before the corner as Isaiah Hamilton goes up to P4 in the sprint race with 3 laps to go here in the sprint race.
Honestly, good comeback for Isaiah Hamilton as the Aston Martin of Severson comes into the pits. Maybe going for fastest lap. Oh no, caution in sector one. That's Milk Hamilton, I believe.
Yeah, Milk Hamilton, and yeah, went for a slide there. As you see, Christian Severson repairing his front wing. He gets that all done as, yeah, lap 10 here in the sprint. Sam Lewis about to take lap 11 with a 12, almost a 13-second gap over Royce Crown. Yep, Sam Lewis just dominating here in the sprint in Netherlands.
I'll be interested to see the race tomorrow. The race is 36 laps. If he already has a 13-second lead now, the projected may be around 39 seconds by the end of the race, which is absolutely unfathomable. Sam Lewis, the king of Formula Allegiant at the moment.
Yeah, that is crazy. But we'll see though. Obviously, this probably gave everyone some good experience for how the race could go. Maybe they'll be a little bit more competitive to Sam Lewis, but I could just still see Sam Lewis pulling away by a big margin. But as we see, Sam Lewis is gonna watch him for now, as he's gonna start his final lap here shortly as he heads into the right-hander into the left-hander, and to leading up into the penultimate corner. Yeah, that Red Bull has been on rails today. As Sam Lewis here gonna take the final lap here in Netherlands. Final lap here for the sprint race in Netherlands. Final lap is underway as he heads into turn one.
15-second gap now. All he has to do is just wheel that thing home. No mistakes, nothing stupid, and he will get that sprint race win and get those points that will help him for the drivers' championship.
Yep, Sam Lewis just pulling a Max Verstappen 2023 at this one. Just dominating here. He's dominated the past all the races in Formula Allegiant, and he's dominated this one. This might be his actually most dominant one, maybe. Sam Lewis just has put on a clinic here in Netherlands. It's a 15-second gap. Going to be 16 seconds by the time he gets to the line as Sam Lewis makes his way up through the third and final corner into the penultimate corner. Sam Lewis with a 16-second gap. He's going to win here in Netherlands. He's won the past 6 or 5 races as Sam Lewis is going to win the sprint race here in Netherlands. Sam Lewis wins. Yeah, Sam Lewis wins as Royce Crown going to come home with a very solid P2 as he makes his way through the final corners. He's going to cross the line for P2. Jonathan Emmett spins! Jonathan Emmett spins into the wall! He saves it, though. He saves it, though. He's going to still bring it home for P3, as Hamilton was obviously not able to gain enough. And speaking of him, he's going to finish P4. Isaiah Hamilton going to come home for P4 in the sprint race. A little bit of a disappointing finish after how he was doing earlier in the race. As you see, Christian Severson, who had a broken front wing earlier in the race, he's going to come home for P5 here in the Netherlands sprint race. As here he comes up to the final corner. Christian Severson, P5. As now we're going to watch Milk Hamilton. He crossed the line, he's lapped. So that's it for the Netherlands sprint race. We'll obviously be live tomorrow for the feature race, the Grand Prix in Netherlands. Qualifying the race will be tomorrow live on the channel at 8 Eastern. See, there's the results right here. Sam Lewis wins the sprint race, and Royce Crown second, Jonathan Emmett third, Isaiah Hamilton, Christian Severson, Milk Hamilton. And then you have James Sadek and Alex Leclerc with both with DNFs.
Yeah,
So,
unfortunate for the Mercedes of Alex Leclerc. Obviously, just wrong place at the wrong time, and it just didn't work out for him today. Good comeback though for Isaiah Hamilton in the 4th position. Obviously, made a mistake and still got a decent finish out of it, which is pretty impressive by him.
Yep. As now, we are going to go into interviews now for the sprint race. We'll interview just probably the top 3. So yeah, that was honestly just a dominant race from Sam Lewis once again. As you see, yep. You see the graphic on your screen. We're gonna head into interviews here shortly. So yeah, we'll go into that in a sec. Yeah, Lucas, as we head into the interviews, here shortly, what the, yes, as we head to the interviews, what were your thoughts on that race, and what do you expect for tomorrow?
One word, domination by Sam Lewis out here tonight. Obviously, a lot of chaos throughout the field, a lot of mistakes. These drivers understood the track better. Obviously, we'll get a better feel tomorrow during qualifying. And I think we'll see a lot of chaos as we did see tonight. I think we will see a couple retirements. We'll see.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and head into the paddock for the race interviews. If you want to join Lucas, but yeah, all right, we're gonna go ahead and start interviews here.
I was just about to ask.
Yep. All right, interviews time. All right. So should I just do everyone here?
Yeah, top four.
Okay. Yeah, top four. I'll just do that. All right. So we'll just start. We'll start with Royce Crown. So Royce Crown, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Oh wait, hold up. I'm still. Okay,
No,
no.
Isaiah.
Yeah, Isaiah. What am I saying? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Isaiah Hamilton, are you ready? Sorry.
Yep.
All right.
So
So yeah. Isaiah Hamilton. You had a pretty solid race. Until you went into the barriers in the final corner. So what happened there to drop you down the order?
nah, I think I just lost the car, and I am absolutely pissed right now because like the softs were not really the tire to go on because we all thought it was gonna rain, but it actually wasn't gonna rain. I was gonna go on mediums, but then we all decided to go on softs, and then that didn't work for me at all. But at least I still recover a P4. But tomorrow will be much better. So I think I'll do much better in that race and try to make not a mistake like that again. But the battle with Royce Crown was good though if you watched it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And now my day after my first front row, but I'll come back tomorrow.
Yep, he had solid pace in the sprint race. Do you think you could bring that speed over to the Grand Prix tomorrow?
Yep, absolutely. But I might need to change my setup, so so I can be more confident in it. So yeah, I think I can do much better tomorrow because long race distance I'm pretty good at. So yeah, not really my best track, but I'm still doing all right in it.
Yep. All right. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Jonathan Hibbett. So you ready, Jonathan Hibbett?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So, you had a pretty solid race. You were under pressure from Jade Sadek early in the race until he retired. But yeah, how was your race here in Netherlands, and what do you think you could have done better?
I mean, we really could have capitalized on having a better sprint qualifying because we started the sprint from fifth position. Um, had a tight as hell race car. Sorry for the language, but I mean, there's no other way to express how the car felt. It was just on the tighter side, and we're gonna loosen it up tomorrow and hopefully get the setup to being um sort of right again because I shouldn't be that far down.
Yep. So tomorrow, do you think you get the set right and maybe try to challenge for the win?
I mean, that's the only goal from here.
Yep. All right. We'll go and move on to Royce Crown actually this time. So Royce Crown, now you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. You had a pretty solid race. You had a good battle with Isaiah Hamilton, and then he obviously wrecked. And you were able to just cruise to a P2. So, Royce Crown, how was your race? And do you think maybe you could have, maybe with just a little bit better pace, you could have went for the win in the sprint?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I wasn't really pushing once Isaiah went out of the race. I was just focused more on saving the tires for the end. As soon as those tires start to go, I notice my setup just gets a little rear instability. So might have to adjust some things for tomorrow's race. But yeah, definitely if that pace improves, then yeah, absolutely try and fight for the win.
Yep. Uh, it was obviously a pretty solid outing in Netherlands. Do you think you could have just as good of a race tomorrow?
Absolutely, yeah. As long as everything goes according to plan.
Yep. All right. Well, we're gonna go and move on to your sprint winner now. In Netherlands, Sam Lewis, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Um, Yeah, obviously my prediction of you winning by 15 seconds was almost right. But yeah, it was honestly just a dominant race from Netherlands. So just walk me through that race and how you were able to be so fast to dominate.
So we were all expecting rain at the end of the race, so I thought the softs were better because we would have the most grip and the most pace at the beginning and then switch to inters. But no, apparently the weather lied to us. It wasn't going to rain, so we had to go with the long runs with the soft. They did lose a bit of grip at the ends, but I was able to capitalize on it and just cruise to a dominant victory. Yeah, it felt really comfortable. I mean, I'm used to this a lot. It was very fun, and I'm hoping to have a lot of races like this.
Yep. So yeah, Lucas on the broadcast, if you kept that pace up in the actual Grand Prix, you would win by, I believe, uh 39 seconds, or might have been 49 seconds. So do you think you could do that tomorrow?
Anything is possible. Maybe even more than 40 seconds. We'll have to see if the pace is there or not.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll pretty much do it for the interviews.
Oh,
Unless, oh wait, I guess I can give you an interview, Christian, if you want.
okay.
All right. So, yeah, Christian Severson, you finished, I believe, it was Wait, it was P5 or P6, right? Or, where was it? I think it was P6 or was it P5?
It's 5.
P5.
P5.
Yeah. So yeah, you finished
Okay.
P5. I got a top five in Netherlands. Obviously I disconnected, so I wasn't able to see what happened with you and Alex Leclerc. So what happened there?
We were all in a great battle. It was one of the Alpines, but I just kind of got pushed on one of the last turns by Alex. He was kind of getting impatient when we were all in a battle and kind of getting way too close when we're all together and doing kind of risky things, and it caused a crash. It caused me to lose a front wing and caused him to DNF. I think he just needs to be a little more patient next time.
Yep. Uh, yeah, you were not bad in Netherlands. Do you think you could have better pace or just have a solid race tomorrow?
Well, yeah, I liked our pace. We went with the mediums instead of the soft. It really helped us towards like lap 6, 7. Really started to gain a lot of pace. If I didn't lose a front wing, I think I could have possibly got a P3 or maybe even possibly a P2 with that possibility of the medium.
Yep. All right. Well, it's actually gonna do it now for interviews. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my outro. But yeah, thank you guys for doing interviews. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my outro. Um, all right. So, yeah, it was pretty wild sprint in Netherlands. We'll have more racing action tomorrow at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, and 5 Pacific Time, PST. So yeah, we'll see you again then. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the Netherlands sprint race. This is Bryce Croft and Lucas K signing off.